guys, welcome back to my PCOS VSG journey. I am 33 weeks post-op VSG hiatal hernia repair, and I am weighing in today at 195 pounds, which is amazing. So that means that we saw the 2-pound loss this week, and I'm just excited because 189 isn't all that far away. So I feel like I got it down, like I understand how my body works, and I'll just get right into the happenings this week. Is that I went a little crazy, and one could say it was much so like binge eating, and definitely like went in and had some rough days in the very beginning of the week. Now it was stuff like these white cheddar jalapeno Cheetos, which I had no business buying, and totally killed the bag within like 4 days of purchase. For a VSG person, that's kind of a big deal because I think that's rather quick. Sure, probably could have finished it even sooner, but for me, that was like, oh my gosh, like what am I doing? And smart food, white cheddar popcorn. White cheddar seems to be the theme. So anyways, didn't feel good about that, wasn't getting in my water and everything, and it showed. I was still weighing in at 197 and the scale was just not moving. In fact, it went up for a little bit and then it came back down. So midweek, I regained my focus. I did some meal prep, had options ready, and was on my water. Drink, like all day long, drinking my water. And it ended up being like my Profi, which is my protein coffee, and my water, and then I would have 2 meals in the day. I would eat twice. Both things that I ate were very filling and under 3 ounces of food, but the items that I had were very filling. It was like a plant-based sausage taco, if you will, with a cauliflower thin as the wrap, and some dill relish and brown spicy mustard, and that's a very filling thing to eat, and it's only half of a plant-based sausage that I cut into 3 pieces. That, I don't know how they do it, but that plant-based sausage actually feels very filling, just like regular sausage, so it's crazy. So that's what I've been eating this week. I've noticed, like, I feel like I'm starting to see this correlation of when I'm eating meat or like the eggs, salmon, and all that, the scale doesn't seem to want to move, but as soon as I go like plant-based, like it's moving. So I don't know if that's just me, you know, making up that correlation, but I really kind of feel like it's a thing. So anyways, that's my experience this week. Just learning how to get back on track, and then also needing to get back on track with the fitness. My arms feel super loose today. I don't know, I feel like I'm seeing a change, and like they didn't feel that loose to me a couple weeks ago. So it's interesting how the body does this. Like sometimes I feel like the skin's looking kind of loose, and then other times I feel like it's looking pretty together. I don't know, but today it's definitely like looking kind of loose. And I don't know if that's because we actually seen some loss this week. I don't know. So snacking has been out of control. Snacking to me equals a stall. If you are snacking too much, you're eating too frequently, I see that as a stall coming on, and I definitely created many stalls for myself by doing this. So just a heads up, if you're like really being honest with yourself, are you snacking too much? Because honestly, that's always like a yes for me when I'm in a stall. And the water, never enough. I realize now that I need a whole lot more water than I initially thought, like more than 50 ounces a day. That's a lot. Weighing portions. I'm still weighing my food when I go to eat, so it's still 4 to 4.5 ounces is a serving. So that's something that I want to keep going. I've done pretty well about that. Last night I did want like a little snack, so on top of my 2 meals that I did have, I had a what I like to call protein sundae, which is where you have something that's kind of reminiscent of a ice cream sundae or some kind of sinful dessert. So it was Cool Whip Light with 1 Power Crunch bar, just like broken into pieces, and it was the peanut butter one with some Cool Whip, and that totally holds me over. I would definitely feel the protein in the Power Crunch bars, which is great because some of those things you eat, you don't really feel the heaviness of the protein. so I therefore question its actual contents or ingredients. So yeah, that's this week. I tried to do vibration plate towards the middle of the week when I try to get myself like my act together. And I'm trying a new setting on here. So there's different settings on the plate that I have that are different, like 15-minute intervals. So I've been cranking it up and experiencing like the really like high vibrations and increasing my squats and still using the resistance bands. So I definitely plan to continue moving forward with that. Squats are becoming so much easier on there, and increasing them, I feel like it's really tightening the core. So all good things there, really excited. But yeah, that's pretty much this week. Like I just realized like meal prep is not a game. Like it has to happen, and the water has to happen. And I don't know like how many stalls I'm going to put myself through before I really like take this to heart. But I feel like, you know, this week is just like turned on, and I know it has in the past, but this week in particular, because I've been sitting at 197 for a minute and boom, like the 2-pound loss, it's here. Like I was almost 195 on the dot, like I was 195 like 0.2. So I am excited to keep moving, keep it going, and hopefully like the skin starts to look tighter soon. I feel like I'm going through these motions. Like one week you're looking different, like you're changing all the time. That's what I feel. Because it definitely wasn't looking like this like 2 weeks ago. So I don't know, but feel good overall. So it looks like I have like abs, but you know, the jiggly fat is there. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep moving, and let's see another 2-pound loss this week. I hope everybody's doing well. Thank you so much for liking my video and subscribing. It means the world to me that I have so many likes on these videos. I appreciate it. And thank you for following me on Instagram. So what's up to my Instagram family? I'm getting a mini waffle iron today because chaffles have been all over my feed for the longest, and chaffles are like waffles out of cheese. So like no bread in it. People are just putting cheese down and like putting whatever mixings you want in them. Like the combinations are endless. And I finally cracked and bought myself a mini dash waffle iron, and they seem to be like the hot ticket like over the Christmas holiday, because that's when I wanted to buy one, was like over Christmas. And I've always looked at them and they were on the shelves when I was looking at them, but I didn't buy it. So they were sold out like everywhere. They're selling out. I don't know who else is making, other than the weight loss surgery community, making these mini waffles, but it's a thing. So I wanted like the Tiffany blue one, and I tracked it down, and sadly I paid double what these little irons should be, because I think they're like about $10 usually. So I paid double for the color that I wanted. Found it at Kohl's, and it's coming today. So I already prepped and bought the cheeses that I want to use. Normally with PCOS, we try to stay away from dairy in general. So this is kind of a no-no, but they look so good. And I want to make a couple. So I might do like an Italian one where it's like cheese sticks kind of, and dip it in marinara, or like I have to cook some chicken this evening because I pulled it out of the freezer and it's all thawed out. And that's the thing with VSG, is like you can't get to all your food as quickly as you want to. So sometimes like I change my mind at what I want to eat, but I already like started the process for something else, and that's how you can waste food really quick. So I'm gonna put these wings in the air fryer. They're mini chicken wings. So I'll probably do lemon pepper or something like that and put them in the air fryer. But it's gonna be interesting this week to see if I see any weight loss, because I really feel like once I start adding the meat in, and I only eat chicken or salmon, that's pretty much it. I don't eat any other form of meat. It's gonna be interesting to see if we're gonna see any loss, or like tuna packs or something like that. So I'm gonna put it to the test and see what happens, but I just have a feeling. But some wings, and probably eat it with some ranch. But I definitely want to try a chaffle this evening and see how it goes. Like I've been so excited for this, And yeah, so if you don't know what a chaffle is, look it up. But you know, all the keto folks are doing it, and I'm not pro keto. I don't support all the fat like that, so, but I'm excited for this. So I can't go too crazy with it. Luckily, cheese lasts a really long time, so I want to occasionally enjoy this, as it shouldn't have, like, you know, but maybe 1 or 2 grams of carbs, if that. Yeah, so it's an exciting thing. I'm gonna go pick that up today. It should be delivered, and see what happens. Hopefully it's successful. So that's my that's my experiment for the evening. Other than that, if I notice that the meat is an issue, then, you know, maybe we'll go full-fledged veganism. But I do occasionally like having those things. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, that's what's going on in my world. I hope you all are doing great, doing safe. Doing safe. I hope you all are doing great and you are safe. And I hope that everyone's doing great in terms of meeting your goals. And if you're not, pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and get right back on track, because I'm right there with you in the same fight. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you all have a great weekend. Let's stay motivated and go into the next week with some amazing progress, and come on 2 pounds. Let's lose another 2 pounds. That would be amazing. So I don't know if I said overall pounds lost, but 78 pounds down since April of 2020. So yes, I am charged. I'm motivated. Let's do it. And I will see you all on the next video. Bye.